For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. Let's fucking go! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Compan. It is great to be here with you guys tonight. Chill Phil, what is up? How you guys doing? We're gonna fill up this room here in a moment, and we're gonna want to have a full room before we kick off tonight's show because we're bringing back King of Kickin' It. Now, what's King of Kickin' It? It's very simple, actually. Basically, it rewards you for buying more comics. And here's how it works. Once you hit, the first person to hit a certain threshold unlocks a certain reward. So, here's how it's actually going to work tonight. The first person to spend $75 tonight is going to get this awesome Yusung Chin Hunter Destroyer #2 foil, which is limited to only 25 copies. It's a beautiful foil cover illustrated by Dexter Wee. Look how gorgeous this is. Only 25 in existence and has a retail price of $50. This is what I sell it for at conventions, okay? At $100, you're going to unlock the Warline #2 foil. So if you spend $100 with me, you get the first person, and only one person can unlock this, whoever hits $100 first gets the Warline 2 foil. At $125, you get this Detective Comics 27 foil facsimile. How gorgeous is that? Look at that beauty. That is yours for the taking. And finally, the first person to spend $150 tonight gets Absolute Batman #1, which is sold out at comic shops across the nation. First printing is now valued at $25. You can go look it up online, check it out. This is an excellent new series that just came out, and you get the first printing of it right here on Kickin' It tonight. So that's how King of Kickin' It works. And once you get King of Kickin' It, you get crowned the King of Kickin' It, and you get to just boast it and tell everybody how much better you are than them. And we're going to help make this really easy for you because tonight we're going to be exploring a brand new collection of books that I just picked up, all going for $2 a pop. Those are the books that are going to come up on the rack here. And we have some really awesome books on the bottom row here, some great incentives for you guys. And as always, no matter what level you end up spending at, as long as you hit $25, you're going to get to spend this awesome wheel. If you hit $50 and you're located within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. So without further ado, let's get it going. Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that, James. But you know, try and keep a good head on, all right? Because we love you. We like having you here. All right, let's start with the first book we have for tonight. Absolute Wonder Woman #1, which is going to go for $15 tonight. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're just donating the money, that's fine. But I mean, you know, I'd like it if you guys bought comics along the way. You're technically paying $150 for a book that's worth, you know, much less than that. But you know, if you buy the books, then you know you got it. You know, we got you covered. So we got Absolute Wonder Woman #1. Issue 2 comes out next week. This is a gorgeous book right here. I absolutely love this. She is riding on Pegasus on the cover, who is made out of bones, and it's a very different origin. This is like, what if Diana wasn't raised in the Mascara, but was actually raised in hell, in Hades. So this is actually really interesting. I like what DC is doing with the Absolute line of comics. Absolute Wonder Woman #1, first printing, cover A, is going to go for $15 tonight. Next up, I got Venom #1. This is the start of Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman's run here. This is going to go for just $10 tonight for Venom #1. This is the series that introduces Null. Phil Ailing, what's up, man? What happens when they make a movie of Yusung Chin? I don't know, man. We'll see. Honestly, I haven't really pursued it because I got the. So here's where things left off with getting a Yisung Shin movie made. In 2020, Dak and I were very close to working out a deal with the publisher to get a movie deal made, but they wanted too high of a royalty. They wanted like 50%. And both Dak and I were like, no. You know, I just poured so much money into this series. Like, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to get it up and running and moving and everything, that 50% is off the table. I'd rather work harder to build it up myself than to give that to another publisher if that's how much they're going to take. Like 15%, totally fair, but 50, that's off the table. So we walked away from a publishing deal. However, we got the trademark for Yisung Shin. So we have the trademark and we're using it. And what I'm hoping we can do over the course of the next couple of years is finish out the series and then make some contacts and see, you know, how we can kind of get this movie made, because a lot of things in Hollywood, especially right now, it's really hard to get a movie made. So it's a matter of building out those connections and doing stuff like that. And honestly, I'm really more focused on the comics right now than I am on anything else. So yeah. Well, we're trying not to flaunt for you, James. I know you want to buy, but we got to square up first, my friend. All right. I have the Ultimates number 4. We got a variant edition right here. And this explains how the maker turns the Reed Richards of this Ultimate Universe into Doctor Doom. It is a really freaking good book. I absolutely love this. This is like a chef's kiss for this Ultimates line. This is going to go for just $10 for this really cool variant. That is a really cool variant. Then I got Swamp Thing number 8, which is a Yannick Paquette sketch variant. It's going to go for just $10 today for this. Published in 2013. $10 on the Swamp Thing. And then I got Sensational Spider-Man number 29. We got a Clayton Crane cover here. This is going to go for $5 tonight. $5 on this. The next book we got here is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2016 Annual. This is if like Bulk and Skull become Power Rangers. I've been trying to move this book for a while. I'm going to just put a real cheap price on it. It's got an $8 price tag on it. We're going to do it for $3 tonight. So $3 gets you this Power Rangers book. It's just got to move. And then James has been eyeing this book. We have the Joker number 15, a Brian Bolland variant here. This is going to go for just $10 tonight. What is up, Dexter Wee? How you doing? Dexter is currently flying to Manila for the comic convention that's out there, which is pretty cool because I think Mike Zeck will probably be there, right? If I'm not mistaken, because he's now he's immigrated to the Philippines. The Might Morphine Shower Strangers. All right, next book we have here is Knights versus Samurai number 1. This is written by Desmulchin. He's the actor who played the crazy guy in The Dark Knight, and he also was Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad. He's also a comic book writer now, and he released this book called Knights versus Samurai. And if you need a rundown of this book, you're an idiot because it's right there in the title. Idiot, moron! All right, this is going to go for $5. Oh, you're at the airport right now. Man, well, have a safe flight. All right, the next book we got here is Amazing Spider-Man number 88. This is Legacy number 889. First appearance of the Goblin Queen. And this is going to go for $20 tonight. First appearance of the Goblin Queen. Okay, so you're getting Knights versus Samurai. That's off to Lorena. Lorena, how you doing? So I got a couple books in this week. I'm so excited about it. I finally found my Grail. I finally was able to purchase my Grail book. You hear me yell idiot. Well, you came in at just the right time. If you heard me yell idiot, that means you came in at just the right time. So yeah, I got my Grail book this week. I will show you guys what it is real quickly. I'm just going to pull it up here. Hang on just a second. I'll share my screen with you guys. All right, hang on. So I'm really proud of it. And by the way, guys, Dexter is the artist of Warline, for those of you guys who don't know, and he is hanging out in the room with us right now. And Dexter is working hard on finishing up Warline 3. So that's what's up. Okay, so this is what I got this week. I finally managed to get a copy of Detective Comics 880 on eBay. This is a $150 book, and I was able to score it for $80 on eBay, and I'm really, really happy about it. And it arrived yesterday. It's in great shape, and I finally completed my Scott Snyder Detective Comics run. I'm so happy I got this book back in my collection. But yeah, that's my Grail. And now, Roberto, I'm like 2 issues away from completing my Invincible Iron Man run from 595 to 600, which is the Search of the Tony Stark run. And I'm almost done collecting Superior Iron Man. I want to read Superior Iron Man. And here's what's on my reading stack for tonight. Well, I finished the only book I've read so far today was Iron Man 17. So now I got to read 18. But I picked up Batman and Robin Year 1, number 2 today. This just came out. Really, really awesome series by Mark Waid and Chris Samnee. The artwork in this book is sensational, but the writing is, just as top notch. With Mark Waid, you can never go wrong. Also picked up Wonder Woman 15. I'm a big fan of Sam Pierre's artwork. He's just really great. I'm reading The Thing and Human Torch. I finally finished collecting this. This kind of picks up where Infamous Iron Man leaves off. And I'm also almost caught up on Batman and Robin. And then this is my guilty pleasure. I'm reading All-Star Batman and Robin. This is a guilty pleasure here because this book has so much like naughty language in here. Like Batman is just so mean to Robin. This is the issue where he says, "I'm the goddamn Batman." And he calls Robin retarded. What did he say to him? He goes, "You got some kind of problem with the notion of fighting crime?" I don't know, wait. What does he call him? He calls him a little snot. And then he calls him retarded. I remember he called him retarded. Where does he say it? He's so mean. I mean, like, he's seriously like this could only be a Frank Miller book where he's just like berating him for like 16 panels, just making this kid like who just lost his parents. Like, and Batman is such a creep in this. Like in the first issue, he's like saying like, "I've been keeping an eye on this kid who's like with the circus with the flying Graysons and everything." Like, and now he's recruiting him for war. Yes, there you go. What are you, dense? Are you retarded or something? Who the hell do you think I am? I'm the goddamn Batman. Right there. Batman, the man with the heart of gold. It's Dick Grayson. Roberto, I actually have all the Iron Mans. I managed to hunt them down. So I'm all set with that. I have the full run. I'm finishing it up. I hope I can get it done pretty soon. But it's interesting because this is kind of like, it's kind of becoming like Superior Iron Man because, once he becomes Cosmic Iron Man, he's like imparts everybody with Tony Stark's knowledge. And then anybody who kind of like disagrees with them is now the enemy. So it's kind of interesting. But Superior Iron Man is actually derived from another series called Axes, where all the superheroes become supervillains. But what happens after that whole run is that Iron Man manages to evade the reverse. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to read it. Oh, he's totally Dick, man. He is totally a dick. He's a dick to the dick. I mean, like that, and I don't know why look, here's the thing about that book. Jim Lee's artwork, you can't go wrong with it. I love Jim Lee's artwork. I'm so excited for him to come back and do Batman next year. Like, this is going to be so much fun. So I'm reading it for that, but it's also like, I like Frank Miller's goofy writing. It's just, it's almost like comical. It's like, you know, if Kenny Powers was Batman, like I'm just enjoying it. Canceled for using the R word too much tonight. All right, let's keep going here. I have Captain America number 750. Captain America number 750, landmark issue. This should be a FOMO for tomorrow. This is going to go for $10 today. $10 on Captain America 750. And speaking of landmark issues, tomorrow afternoon I'm going to be doing a show with Miss Jen King. We're going to be doing a tag team show. We started doing this way back when I first started doing shows on CBSN, because when I first started doing live sales, I was doing it with my buddy Kevin. And what we would do is we both pitch like $4 and then kick it back to each other. And I quickly kind of saw the benefit of doing that, because it kind of makes it more fun for you guys. You aren't just shopping with one person, you're shopping with two. So I invited Jen to do a show, and we just kind of went back and forth, and we had a lot of fun. Jen's an excellent dance partner, and I'm looking forward to doing the show tomorrow with her. So be sure to tune in. It's tomorrow afternoon, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. And we're doing a tag team show where I'll be showcasing landmark issues, landmark FOMO books. All right, I have Junkyard Joe number 1. This is from the Ghost Machine line. I believe this is their first book, actually. Junkyard Joe is going to go for the cover price tonight of just $5. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome, James. I have Harley Quinn Annual number 1. That's going to go for $5. So the Harley Quinn Annual number 1 is going to go for $5. Written by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, and colors by Paul Mounts. That's going to go for $5. Junkyard Joe off the fill. Okay, next book we have here is Justice League number 67. It's a Lozano variant. The Lozano variant. This is going to go for just $3. $3 on this. I've had it for a long time now. I just got to move it. It's $3. But like, seriously though, the writing on that, going back to that All-Star Batman and Robin, the writing on that book is so unrealistic. If you're recruiting a young kid who just lost his parents into your army, you know, like he's basically like a terrorist. Like, he's not the good guy. I have a really hard time, you know, seeing this version of Batman as a good person. I see him as like a complete and utter dickhead, like, period. Like, how could you say that to a kid who just lost his parents? Calling him the R word. That's terrible. I have Spider-Boy number 12. This is a Doom variant, but it's also a key book because it's the first appearance of Spider-Girl. Now, there are 2 Spider-Girls in the Marvel Universe. There is Mayday Parker, who is Peter and Mary Jane's daughter in an alternate universe. And then there's this new Spider-Girl who is a schoolmate of Spider-Boy, and she makes her first appearance here. This is going to go for just $10 today for this Doom variant. Book has sold out everywhere. All right, up top, we got some cool stuff here for you guys. Are you ready? I have America versus the Justice Society, number 1 through 4. This is going to go for $15. It's the full run of books here for America versus the Justice Society. And Batman says, I accuse the JSA of treason. Some pretty cool stuff here. All 4 issues are in here. And that's going to go for just $15. And then I got some really cool lenticulars here that are all going to go for $3 a pop. So check it out. These are all Futures End lenticulars. We have the Justice League, Sinestro, and these are all one-shots too, by the way. Supergirl, Batwoman, Green Lantern, Justice League Dark, Superboy, Earth 2, and Superman. And these are all going to go for just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're doing them at $3 a pop, so that'd be $27. We'll just lower it down to $25. If you want to grab the whole stack, it's $25. If not, I see Phil is already claiming a few. Phil, do you want to just grab them all, or do you just want the ones that you claimed? Let me know. If you want the whole stack, it's $25. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 left. Okay, cool. All right. So I have 7 left. That would be 21. I'll do them all at 20. So $20. Okay. Got the Justice America versus the Justice Society at $15 for anybody who wants it. Okay, gotcha. I'm not doing it to you, James. I'm happy for you to claim. We just got to square up, dude. That's all it is. I just got a lot of stuff from you, you know. I'm happy. It's not like I'm trying to hold it back from you, but like we got to get squared up because I'm holding on to a lot of stuff for you right now, and it's got to move, you know. So we can talk. We can talk about it later, you know. All right, Phil, I got you on that. I have God is Dead, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is written by Jonathan Hickman and illustrated by Mike Costa, who is the artist on a different book. But Jonathan Hickman is the head of all the Ultimate stuff that's coming out right now. So if you want God is Dead, number 1 through 4, I will do it all for $10 right now for God is Dead, number 1 through 4. It would seem that way, but no, he's just looking for what he's looking for. Respect. All right, let's do it. Let's keep moving. All right. For the bottom row, I have Get Fury, number 1. This came out last year. Garth Ennis, Jason Burrows. This is the team that brought you the original Crossed series, doing Nick Fury military stuff. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be awesome. This is going to go for just $5 today. And then I have Iron Man number 1. This is the start of Keith Gillen's run. That's going to go for $3 for Iron Man number 1. Okay. And one more run up top. Phil, how was your trip to the U.S.? Did you have a good time at NASCAR? That's good. I'm glad you had a good time. All right. I have this Mephisto series. Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four versus the X Factor versus the X-Men versus the Avengers. All 4 issues are going to go for $15 today for the Mephisto versus. All right. You guys ready for some $2 comics? Let's do some digging. All new stuff that I'm about to show right now. A full box of new stuff. All for you guys. Because you demanded it. That's no problem. If these books are still here, I will. It seems like we still have a bunch of them, so we'll see how things go. I'm glad you had a good trip, Phil. That's important. All right, let's do this. We got $2 comics coming your way right now. I have the Uncanny X-Men 298, 299, going for $4. I have X-Men number 7. This is an early Omega Red run or appearance. It's going to go for $2. Catwoman number 3. Catwoman number 3 is going to go for $2. That's from Jim Balance run. Batman Jazz, because Batman doesn't know what the jazz is all about. We got Batman Jazz number 2 of 3 going for $2. Elektra number 9 is going to go for $2. Batman Jazz is going to go. Number 3 is going to go for $2 too. Batman doesn't know what the jazz is all about. With the hipping and the hopping and the bipping and the bopping. See, jazz is like Coke too. So much barking. I have Indestructible Hulk number 3. This is going to go for $2. I have JLA Tomorrow Woman. Oh, it's Tomorrow Woman. Number 1. That's going to go for $2. Sensational Spider-Man. Web of Carnage. Part 1 of 4. This is going to go for $2. Atlantis Attacks number 1 is going to go for $2. I have the New Defenders number 146 and number 152. That's going to go for $4. Avengers Heroes Reunited number 12. This is part 2 of 4 of that run. War of the Realms Spider-Man and the League of Realms number 3. That's going to go for $2. Okay, Spidey gets clean. That's Chris Nash. I have Batman 445. The Web of Carnage, the Sensational Spider-Man. I got you. I have Batman 445. 446, 448, 449, 454. We got a Mike Mignola cover here. 455, 467, 469, 487. Lots of Batmans here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All 9 at 15. And these are all in good shape. I'm going to say these are all very fine. Like I come across a lot of Batman books like this, and they're all like kind of beat up. These ones, they're in pretty good shape. So the price on all of these is going to just be $15 for the Batmans. I have Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, number 4, going for $2. Web of Spider-Man Annual number 9 is $2. The Avengers Annual number 22 is $2. Moon Knight 21 is $2. House of Slaughter number 1 and number 3. This pair is going to go for $4. The Adventures of Superman 597. This is part of the Joker, The Last Laugh. That's going to go for $2. I have Berserker number 5. That's going to go for $2. Avatar's Covenant of the Shield number 2 is $2. Superboy starring the Legion of Superheroes number 206 is $2. Batman 94 and number 99. This is part of the Joker or the James Tynan run. This is some good stuff here. The artwork in here by Jorge Jimenez and Gillum March is really good. $4 on these. And I'll tell you right now, I paid about $5 for each of these books when I was hunting them down. I was talking with my LCS the other day, and it's always like you come across the books that you're looking for when you're not looking for them in the dollar bins. That's how it always works. I have the Web of Spider-Man Annual number 8 as well, going for $2. We'll add that to the 8 and 9. You have both the annuals at $4. Conan the Barbarian number 251 is $2. Darkman versus Army of Darkness number 2 and number 3. This pair is going to go for $4. Ghostbusters Mass Hysteria Part 2. This is number 14 of Ghostbusters. That's going to go for $2. Who wrote this? Who did they give the credits? Okay, it's Eric Burnham. $2 on the Ghostbusters. Flash number 238. Now, whenever I go out and buy comics, I always make sure that if I come across a Flash book, I just grab it. So Flash 238. This is just so I could call you guys a bunch of Flashes. So this is going to go for $2. I have DC Universe versus Masters of the Universe, number 1 by Keith Giffen and Dexter Soy. That's going to go for $2. All right. Flash is the new F word. You're a flasher. Phil actually is a flasher because he actually buys Flash books. He's one of the good ones. Every other one of you guys is a hater. All right, I have Gru number 77 going for $2. Tom and Jerry number 4, that's going for $2. Marvel Team Up starring Spider-Man and Hercules number 2. And Marvel Team Up starring Spider-Man and Man-Thing number 4. Get both of those at $4. Stray Dogs, Dog Days number 2 is $2. We got the Batman 2021 Annual. That's going to go for $2. Do I have this issue? Hold on a second. Yep, I do. Batman 42 is going to go for $2. Batman 52 is going to go for $2. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, number 1 of 3 is $2. Okay. Stray Dogs is off to Chris Nash. Hulk number 709 is going to go for $2. Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Impossible Man number 60 is going to go for $2. Giant Size Spider-Man and Doc Savage number 3 is $2. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs off to Phil. I have Superboy number 39, number 45. This pair is going to go for $4. $4 on this pair. I have Iron Man 236 and 237. That's going to go for $4. Samurai Brothers in Arms number 2.1 is $2. Savage Wolverine number 1 is $2. Spider-Man number 11 is $2. X-Men number 6 and number 2, 2 and 6 are $4. We'll add it to that 7, and it's now 6 for the pair for all of them. 2, 6, and 7 are going to go for $6. X Nation 2099 number 1, a cool little foil, maybe an acetate effect here, going for $2. Hellblazer 63, $2. Doctor Strange number 16, 17. Got another variant of 17 here, and 19, and number 385. This is all going to go for $10. $10 on these, on the Doctor Stranges. Got a really nice rack up here. Devil's Reign number 4 of 6 and number 5 of 6. The pair is going to go for $4. Gambit number 15 is $2. International Iron Man number 1 is going to go for $2. Silver Surfer number 37 is $2. Amazing Spider-Man 386. This is such a fun issue. This is awesome. It's going to go for $2. Spider-Man versus the Vulture. It's the start of a 3-issue run called Life Theft. And Amazing Spider-Man 390, another really great run. Start of another great run. $4 on this pair. All right. So that is a double rack right there. All right. So just did a whole double rack for you guys. And I'm just going to go over a couple things with you guys a few more times tonight. So we're doing King of Kickin It. So the first person to spend $75 with me tonight is going to get this Yisung Shin foil cover here, which is valued at $50. And $100, you get Warline number 2, the foil variant, also limited to only 25 copies. At $125, you get this Detective Comics foil facsimile. And at $150, you get Absolute Batman number 1. So just keep in mind, if you guys want these books for free, you just got to hit that threshold. These are the books that are going to help you get there. So are these books. So if you see something you like, claim it. If you need a little extra time to pay your bills, that's fine. As long as we have communication, you haven't racked up a huge bill with me, I can work with you. So let me know if there's anything you guys want to make claims on over here. In a moment, I'm going to take all these books down. I'll show them again, but I just want to keep them up for a minute in case someone sees something on here that they want. Ha, James, I see your comment. Gonna wait a minute here, and then I'm going to take all this stuff down, and we'll start with a new rack, a new double rack. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do in the meantime. We'll go over all of these books again, all the lower rack books, because why not? Let's get through as many of these as we can. Tom and Jerry is off to Christ High School. Excellent. Chris, are you going to come out to New Orleans in January for the convention? I'll be out there for it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Bring them on out. All right. I have Absolute Wonder Woman #1 going for $15. $15 on this. Venom #1 is going to go for 10. Ultimates #4 variant edition. This is a good book here. This is going to go for just $10. Swamp Thing #8. We got a sketch variant cover here. This is going to go for 10. Sensational Spider-Man #29. That's going to go for 5. Yeah, I will, man. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the 2016 annual, is going to go for just $3 tonight. Joker 15 is going to go for $10 tonight. The Brian Bolland variant. Amazing Spider-Man 889. First appearance of Queen Goblin. That's going to go for $20. Captain America 750 landmark issue, $10 on this. Harley Quinn #1. That's going to go for 5. This is the annual. Justice League 67. We got a Lozano variant. That's going to go for $3. Superboy #12. We got a Doom variant. That's going to go for 10. Iron Man #1. That's going to go for 3. And Get Fury #1. That's going to go for 5. Make your claims. You can also throw me offers on these books too. You see something you want up here, throw me an offer. Worst I can do is say no. Best I can do is meet you in the middle. Or, who knows, maybe you'll give me a really good offer that I can't refuse, and I'll just hook you up. But these books need to go, and you guys want those books. Someone wants to be king and kicking it. And if it's not one of you guys, share this out. Let's let someone know what we're doing right now. Because these books got to move. Bills have got to be paid. Comics need to be sold. You guys need smiles on your faces. Yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah, come on out for New Orleans. Phil, I kind of want to take an international trip, to be honest with you. Maybe. We'll see how next year goes. I got some stuff I got to do around the house, but we'll see how things go. I have Daredevil and Captain America, Dead on Arrival, #1 going for $2 for anybody who wants it. Study this board. Is there anything you guys see up here that you might want? Because I'm about to take all this stuff down and recirculate. Make your claims. Don't forget, we got some of these cool Future's End lenticulars too. We have the Justice League. Each one's going for $3. Supergirl. We have Batwoman. Justice League Dark. Superboy. Earth 2. And Superman. All of them are really cool one-shots that take place in the Future's End run. All one-shots going for $3 a pop. We got the Mephisto versus all the major Marvel teams, the Fantastic Four, the X-Factor, the X-Men, and the Avengers, all going for 15. 15 on this. And then we have God is Dead, #1 through 4 by Jonathan Hickman and Nick Costa. #1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab all these for 10. Grab all those at 10. Let's go. Let's do it. Give you guys a moment to mull it all over. You have any questions on anything, just let me know. I'm pretty well read on some of those bottom row books too. So if you guys have any questions about them, like story wise, let me know. All right, in a minute, I'm going to take down all these books here at 53. Okay, 53. All right, I'm taking these books down. We're going to recycle them, reshuffle them, reshuffle, recycle. Okay, we're going to start building out the next rack here. And in about 6 minutes, we're gonna do FOMO books. All right. I have Impossible Man Summer Vacation Spectacular. This is annual. It's going to go for $2. Savage Dragon number 6. I know a lot of you guys have asked me about Savage Dragon. Spider-Man 2099 number 12. This is going to go for $2. Batman versus Robin number 1 and number 4. That's going to go for $4. I never read Batman versus Robin. Have any of you guys read it? Oh, Tori, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Are you calling Batman Robin number 4, Lorena? Mars Attacks number 2 is going to go for $2. How many issues was it? I have Catwoman number 32. Hey, Catwoman says get well, Tori. Poison Elves Outlaw number 1 is going to go for $2. Thundercats number 2 is going to go for $2. Okay. And Mars Attacks. Got it. Mars Attacks goes off to the right. 2 and 2. And Thundercats. Thundercats. I saw this video the other day on Instagram of this guy who was like trying to sell a cat, and he's like, "This cat's really good, and he's really calm." And then the cat like just loses his mind and starts scratching the guy, and like they can't contain him. They got him on a leash, and the cat's like just going absolutely bonkers, like, and then he like digs his nails like deep into the guy and like bites him and like really bites him. And cats can be so mean, but they really are sweet. I have Doctor Strange in the Storm of the Eye. Doctor Strange number 15 going for $2. Spider-Man 2099 number 4 is $2. We'll add that to the 4 and 12 here. That Doctor Strange should go with its other brethren. Here's something I found that I think is really cool. Dark Knights Death Metal Legends of the Dark Knights number 1. This is a $6 book that I'm doing for $2, and I have 2 copies of it. Yeah, man, I Tori, you're not kidding. Today's weather has just sucked. Like, I am just feeling it. I am sore all over. I haven't wanted to do anything today. I didn't work out. I didn't do anything. I just, I went to comic shops. That was my day today. But I did take care of a lot of fulfillment. And I'm really happy to report that Orline fulfillment is now 95% complete. So I only got like a handful of packages left. Both the death metals are off to Chris Nash. Oh, it snowed out in Germany? Yeah, it was snowing a little bit here, but it's really cold. It's so cold and nasty out. Iron Man and the Hulk by Robert Kirkman and Scott Collins. Marvel team up. This is going to go for $2. Here's a really cool one, guys. Talk about throwbacks, which is the theme of our FOMO books tonight. I got Quantum Leap number 3 going for $2. You guys remember this? Scott Bakula? Look at that. He made having a hairy chest a thing back in the day. This is going to go for $2. So Warline number 3, it's hard to say when it'll be out right now. We have 10 pages left to illustrate. Dexter's taking the weekend off to go to the convention. So I want to say that we'll have it available sometime in February. That's the goal. But as of right now, I'm not sure. I have no idea. But we'll definitely, it's definitely coming next year. It is a big release for next year. Oh, man, I love Quantum Leap. It was a great show. That was a damn good show. So when I came across the comic, I'm like, I have to have this, especially since it's a throwback book. And speaking of throwbacks, it is the top of the hour, and it is time for us to do FOMO. So let's do FOMO books. Oh, Tori, I sent out the package the other day. So I sent his package out on Tuesday. So, and I actually had sent it out earlier, but there was some kind of error with the address. And so they sent it back to me. So I sent it back out. Either way, we got it figured out. Okay. It is FOMO time. You guys ready?
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales!
Now, you don't want to be a wiener simply for missing the FOMO books, but you also, I want to stress how big a deal this King of Kickin Grail is, all right? Remember, you spend $75 with me, you get a $50 foil comic from me. Spend $100, you get another $50 foil comic from me, which I'll sign on the air for you. At $125, you get this Detective Comics facsimile. And then at $150, you get Absolute Batman #1. These books all come on the house when you hit those thresholds, okay? And it's first person to get it. These could be yours. Jump on it. This could be yours for free. Jump on it. And you're going to get free shipping on your order too. All right, now it's FOMO time. And these are all throwback books. And the beautiful thing about it is all of these books are going to go for $5 a pop. So Chris Nash. We have Spider-Man number 67 here, which is Web of Carnage part 3 of 4. This is going to go for $5. You have part 1 of 4. I have the original Ghost Rider number 1. That's going to go for $5. Really cool Mark Texeria cover. Don't be a wiener. New Mutants number 100. This is the first appearance of X-Force. That's going to go for $5. Yeah, because you're international. Unless you come back and visit us again, then I'll hook you up for free shipping. I'll take care of you where I can, Phil. Finally off at FOMO time. Finally off my occupation. That's funny. X-Men number 1. This is going to go for $5. Never sold it at this price, but I will tonight. $5. Man of Steel number 1. $5. Part of an 8-issue series by the legend John Byrne. Avengers number 363. Captain America fighting the Swordsman. It's going to go for $5. Or Black Knight. I think it's Black Knight. $5. Conan the Barbarian 192. $5. And finally, Incredible Hulk 319. Bruce Banner's actually getting married to Betty Ross. $5 on this. Don't be shy. Jump on these throwback books. Ghost Rider's off to Phil. Still got 7 FOMO books left. Don't be shy. Jump on them. The best of the 80s and 90s. Any more claims on the FOMO books? Is anybody going to see Gladiator 2? Or has anybody already seen Gladiator 2? Anybody have any opinions of it? All right, I'm going to get back to $2 comics. If anybody has any questions about the FOMO books, just let me know. I have Something is Killing the Children, number 12, going for $2. Magnus Robot Fighter 4000 AD, $2. Will Eisner's Mortal Kombat, book 3, $2. Something Still in the Children is off to Chris Nash. The New Teen Titans, number 22, is $2. Legends of the World's Finest by Walt Simonson and Daniel Brereton, $2. The Flash, number 3. Oh, it's Flash time. Flash number 3. World's Finest, off to Lorena. That World's Finest book looks really good. So they're continuing Lucius's story. So the movie's about Lucius. He's now the gladiator. So he's following in Maximus's footsteps. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's the same story over again. I've seen some mixed reviews. I see a lot of people who are giving it bad reviews. We're going to hate it no matter what. Like, these are the kinds of reviews that it's like you would expect from someone who would just walk into the movie and not like it because they made a sequel to Gladiator. And here's my thing. We could have just as easily not gotten a sequel at all. And okay, whatever. But it's sort of like All-Star Batman and Robin. It's like, if you sometimes you see a train wreck, just it can be fun too. You know, like, if you just leave your brain at the door, you can still enjoy the action. You can still enjoy the soundtrack. There's things to take from it, you know. It's a lot easier to, you know, sit and hate on something than to actually, you know, find something good about it. That's my opinion. I haven't seen it yet. It might actually suck. Might actually see it and be like, wow, that was really, really bad. But I mean, come on. You got Denzel Washington, you got Pedro Pascal, you got some good actors in there. I mean, like, you know, yeah, it's a sequel to Gladiator. It's not really complicated, but, you know, maybe it's a good movie. Who knows? Maybe it's just fun. Maybe it's just whatever. It's out there. No one really cares. I agree. The Flash number 5 is going to go for $2. I'm just interested to see how they did it. Like, how they did it and why. How they justified this. Daredevil number 284 going for $2. I mean, to me, it's still a one-shot story. It's the one movie. Like, I don't think it warrants a sequel. I have Fantastic Four number 303. That's going to go for $2. Lewis claims Spider-Man. Lewis, what's up, man? Really, you weren't a fan of the first Gladiator? It's one of my favorite movies. I really liked it. It really was a big inspiration for me with Eastern Shin. So I really did like it. I thought it was a good movie. But, you know, to each his own, right? I mean, like, there's nothing wrong. I don't judge it. I could just as easily understand why you didn't think it was a good movie. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Good to see you. You're going to slap my hand? Yeah, every time I go shopping and I pull up, ooh, it's a Flash. You know, Chris is going to slap my hand. No, put that book down. Chris is part of the FKK, the Flash Klux Klan. He's the Grand Master of the FKK. Oh, Katie, I envy you for just waking up. I wish I could go back to sleep. Oh my gosh, I've been sleeping so much. So Tori, I totally feel you on the whole not feeling it and being under the weather. I've been there too, and I was taking the most epic nap with Bentley. Oh my god, it was great. I was just hugging him, and he was like just snoring, and you know, so cute. I love Bentley. He's the best dog ever. All right, I have Wonder Woman: War of the Gods number 3 and number 4. This is going to go for $4 for these big monstrous books. Conan the Cimmerian number 7 is $2. Conan number 9 is $2. Those are two different series. They're both Conans. Elektra number 1 is $2. I have some Assassin's Creed comics. Assassin's Creed Templars number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, going for $8. I have Assassin's Creed 10 and 11 going for $4. Talk about throwbacks. Here's a throwback for you guys. New Kids on the Block number 5 going for $2. Who's claiming this? Lorena, I know it doesn't have hate monger in it, but you know, it is the New Kids on the Block. It's the next best thing. I have, speaking of throwbacks, I have Five Goes West, an American Tale number 3 going for $2. Sorry, Lorraine, I'm always giving you a hard time about that. I should stop. I have Fantastic Four, Big in Japan. It's Fantastic Four and Iron Man. This is going to go for $2. And Five Goes West is off to Lorena. Silver Surfer number 28 is $2. Crusader number 1 from Mad Cave is $2. Star Wars number 23 is $2. Spider-Man 2099 number 16 and number 17. So we have those Spidey 2099 books here. So we have 4, 12, 16, and 17 of Spider-Man 2099, all written by Peter David. That's going to go for $8 for this run. Elektra number 1 is $2. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 3. This is $2. I have the Honeymooners number 1, number 5, and number 9. This is part of a 24-issue series here of the Honeymooners. This is going to go for $6. Talk about a throwback, the Honeymooners. Dark Shadows number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. Star Trek number 19 is $2. Honeymooners is up to Bill. Spider-Man Unlimited number 3. We got a bit of an origin story of Dr. Octopus here. It's really good. This explores his childhood. It's a really good issue. It's $2. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I guess that guy kind of does look like Fred Flintstone. I have New Kids on the Block, More than the Magic Summer Tour, and Valentine Girl. One of you guys wants this. Maybe Chris Nash, the head of the FKK, wants this. Oh, man. Sorry, Chris. He's the lead flashist out of everyone. He marches in protest for anybody who buys Flash comics. Wow, Katie's tempted with those New Kids on the Block comics. Amazing Spider-Man number 352 and Deadly Foes of Spider-Man number 1. So this is actually, for those of you guys who don't know, this is Mark Bagley's first or second issue. I think it's it's the second issue. It's his first issue of Amazing Spider-Man. That's going to go for $2. And Deadly Foes of Spider-Man number 1 is going to go for $2. Sorry, second issue. He comes out on 351. So that's very early Mark Bagley on Spidey. I have the Mighty Thor number 457. That's going to go for $2. Death Metal Multiverses End number 1 is $2. Batman 54 is $2. Spawn Blood Feud number 1 is $2. That's a cool cover. $2 on that. It's just like Spawn sitting on a throne with like a bunch of skulls. It's kind of hard. It might be hard to see, but it's pretty cool. Captain America number 325 is $2. 359 is $2. All right, Phil gets Spawn. He beat Chris Nash to it. Phil, you're at $38. You are clearly working your way up to King of Kickin' It. I know it's not the intention, but let's see if we can get you there. You're always chill. We have Master of Kung Fu number 95 going for $2. Play nice, guys. Sometimes we get claims on a book, but don't worry. I will do my best to see if I can find another issue of that book. I'll be going to another comic shop tomorrow. I might have another one of those blood feuds somewhere around, but Spawn goes really fast. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but we all play nice, and I always got to get the person who goes in first. So, no, I know. Everybody's joking. No, I know. We know you're joking. All right, I have Royal Boy, A Prince of a Boy, number 2, just going for $2. I always just got to make sure. I know you guys are all playing these. Everybody's good. I'm just making sure. I don't want any bad blood. Like one time, someone wrote something really mean to someone on a different show, and I was like, man, I don't want that to ever happen on my show. There's like a little cat fight. It was like, I don't want that kind of stuff. Tarzan number 5, Lord of the Jungle, is going to go for $5. Master of Kung Fu, right here. Are we calling this? Or are we just calling it Hong Kong Fooey? All right, I have 6 FOMO books left. I'm going to showcase them real quick to make room here. Conan 192 is going to go for 5. All right, we're calling it. Got it. Avengers 363 is 5. Man of Steel number 1 is 5. Incredible Hulk 319 is 5. New Mutants number 100. This is the first appearance of X-Force. That's going to go for 5. And X-Men number 1, cover A, is going to go for 5. Those are the remaining FOMO books for tonight. Okay. Master Kung Fu, Optiker Smash. X-Men's off the film. Ultimate Spider-Man, Death of Spider-Man Prelude. This is issue 154. It's going for $2. Children of the Voyager, number 1 of 4, is $2. Got some horror for you. Star Wars 68. Do we have another Star Wars up here? Or is that from another rack? Oh, yeah. So 23 and 68. $4 on these. Conan the Barbarian number 4 is going to go for $2. Captain Carrot and His Amazing Zoo Crew number 18 is $2. Batman 441 is $2. Silver Surfer Annual number 4 is $2. Origin number 4 of 6, $2. This is part of Wolverine's Origin. $2 on this. I have some Elektra here. Elektra number 4, number 5, number 6. This is a really cool cover. And number 7. That's an even cooler cover. Hints at Bullseye. Grab all 4 of these books. It's $8. $8 on those. Do you have a Captain Carrot in your pile? I don't know. I think you might. And your previous pile? That's a new one, so. Where am I seeing? Oh. For that Silver Surfer, I also have issue 37. So we have 3 Silver Surfer books. I have 28, 37 with Drax on the cover, and the number 4 annual. If you want all 3 of these Silver Surfers, it's $6. And then I have Catwoman number 9. Catwoman, $2. And Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 26. That's $2. We'll put it with that Amazing Spider-Man 352 here. And then I have Spectacular Spider-Man 179, $2. Conan the Barbarian, number 4. Okay, got it. I'm gonna read it. Uh, 18 is the issue on Captain Carrot. I'm not sure which issue you claimed before, Lewis. But I can certainly check it for you. Okay, Deadly Foes of Spidey number 1. Off to Chris Nash. Okay. Yeah, Lewis, I'll let you know. Like if it's I'll let you claim it, but if you claim this one already, then I won't add it to your pile. I got 2 more books here for that rack. Speed Racer number 26 and number 28. That's going to go for $4. And then I have Guardians of the Galaxy number 18. That's going to go for $2. Double rack here. I have any takers on any of these books? Let me know. Give you guys a minute before I take everything down. No problem. I got you. Left of Tarzan. Royal Boy, a Prince of a Boy. That's going to go for $2. Are we going to get a king or queen of Kickin it tonight? I have no idea. It doesn't seem like it. If Phil's backing out right now, we don't have a the only person who's come close so far to hitting it is Lorena. That is the closest. Chris Nash isn't far behind. Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good night, Phil. So what was the deal with Star Comics? That was like an offshoot from Marvel, right? They were like an imprint of Marvel. Chris, are we making a claim on that? Yeah, it was a kid's line from Marvel. Okay. Let me know because I'm about to empty this rack. Just let me know if it's a pass or a go. Should I stay or should I go? God, I hate that song. All right, I'm taking all this stuff down. No one claimed any flash books tonight. The FKK wins again. Sorry. Everybody hates the Flash. Hey, Lorena, how many issues was Batman versus Robin? Should I keep it and read it? All right, we're passing on it. Okay, no worries. It's 5 issues only. I'm going to keep it. Dikembe Mutombo. I don't remember that. You got to send me that commercial. Maybe I do. I just have to see it again. All right, Lorena. Now you're. So I blamed Roberto for getting me onto the Iron Man books. Now I'm blaming you for getting me into this Batman versus Robin. I will read this. And I'll probably end up collecting the whole thing. And paying way more for every single issue. All right. We're going to build out one final double rack for you guys. I have Civil War 2, number 3, going for $2. Avengers number 8 going for $2. Berserkers number 3 is $2. Namor annual number 3, $2. Midnight Nation number 2 is $2. The Phantom Stranger number 1 is $2. Detective Comics 632 is $2. Oh, are you serious? You got all the issues for me? That's crazy. 632, 633, and 636 of Detective Comics. This is going to go for $6. Conan the Barbarian number 246 is $2. The Mulkin Empire number 1 and number 2 is $4. Falcon and Winter Soldier number 1 is $2. We Live Age of the Paladians number 1 is going to go for $2. Barbed Wire number 1 is $2. Iron Man number 255, 267, and 299. That's going to go for $6. $6 on these. Fantastic Four Prodigal Son number 1 is $2. Star Wars Adventures cover A, it's going to go for $2. Joe the Barbarian number 1 and number 3 is going to go for $4. Iron Wings number 1 is $2. Daredevil 256 is $2. Of course, the just going above the wire. Heroes Return, Captain America number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for $4. The Amazing Spider-Man Adventures in Reading number 1 is going to go for $2. Star Wars Adventures Destroyer Down number 1 is $2. Justice League The Nail is $2. The Batman number 26 and 27 annuals are going to go for $4. What look cool, Katie? Hellchild The Unholy number 5 of 5 is $2. Independence Day number 1 cover B is $2. Elektra number 3 is $2. This Elektra series looks really cool. I have a lot of it actually. Run filler is like seriously one of the most dangerous things on the planet. Because it's like once you have like a couple of issues, you're like, oh crap, this looks cool. I should go and buy the rest of this. And then it all starts. And now you're on a path. The collectability path. All right, now check this out. I actually have a lot of these issues here. Wouldn't be surprised if I came across more, but these covers are really badass. They're all really cool. So we got number 1, missing number 2, but I have number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 9. How many issues was this Blackman run on Elektra? How many issues was it? It ran for a year, so it was 11 issues total. And I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have the majority of the run here, which is interesting. 6 books at $12. I can complete my run if I just find issues 2, 7, 8, 10, and 11. Let me see the artwork inside. Del Mundo is the, oh my gosh, the artwork in here looks really sick. I don't know if I should sell these or keep them. I'm not kidding. They look really freaking good. This reminds me of Elektra Assassin, the Bill Sienkiewicz series. I'm going to put this back up on the rack. $12 on this. That is a run that I'm going to regret selling at that price. Because I guarantee you I'm going to want to read it at some point. Looks very digestible for me. Don't get me started on a new comic series, guys. I can't afford it. I gotta sell these things. I'm getting high on my own supply here. That's not what's supposed to happen here. Actually, I have to say, if anybody has made me a more voracious reader, it's you guys, because I feel like it's my responsibility to read as many comics as possible so that I can be as educated as I can be for you guys. I do have some trades left, as a matter of fact. What do I have here? Let's see what trades I have. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Here. You want trades? I'll give you some freaking trades. I'll give you some farking trades. I have Batman Bane going for $5. The Ray Bradbury Chronicles Volume 3 is $5. Captain America Red Menace, $5. Artemis Fowl, the graphic novels, $5. Black Magic Volume 1 is $5. CSI Volume 3 is $5. X-Men the movie, $5 on this. All new X-Men Ghosts of Cyclops, $5 on this. Teen Titans Year 1, $5 on this. Salvagers, $5 on this. Nightwing Big Guns, $5 on this. Gotham Central Unresolved Targets, Volume 3 and Volume 5. Both are going for $5, so that would be $10. Captain America Red, White, and Blue is going to go for $5. Ultimate Iron Man by Orson Scott Card, $5. Red Sonja versus Thulsa Doom, $5. And I got Let's Play Volume 2 going for $5. You wanted some $5 trades? There you go. Give you guys a second to see if you want to make any claims on the $5 trades. Okay, Captain America. Red Sonja. Red Sonja. $12.15. You're at 27 so far, Lorena. And here's what I'm going to do right now for you guys to unlock King of Kickin It. If anybody wants to buy either of the Yusung Chin or the Warline 2 foils at 50, that'll help unlock. That'll add to where you need to go in order to grab the rest of the stuff to unlock the final reward of the Absolute Batman. I was hoping people would clamor onto this tonight, but I guess I did set the goal kind of high. But you know, if you don't aim high, you'll never hit that threshold. Any more claims on the $5 trades? Let me know. Oh, Nightwing gets claimed as well. Boom. Okie dokie. Well, you totally brought down my pile of trades, Lorraine. I appreciate that. And I might bring King of Kickin It back tomorrow on my show with Jen, which, remember, guys, airs tomorrow afternoon. Read the back of Bane. Okay, I'll read the back of Bane. With his bare hands, he broke the Batman. Now he's going to do the same to Gotham City with the help of a few nuclear weapons. And that's the entire back of the book. That was pretty easy. I thought I was going to be sitting here reading. I was like, I am a modern major general. But it didn't end up happening. So $5 on the Batman Bane. All right, Chris Nash calls Bane. Thank you, sir. Chris Nash, you're awesome, dude. I love you, buddy. I love all you guys. I appreciate all of you guys being here. All of you guys are fantastic. Still got some FOMO books left. We have 5 FOMO books. New Mutants 100, first appearance X-Force. That's going to go for $5. Incredible Hulk 319 is $5. Man of Steel #1 is $5. Avengers 363 is 5. Conan the Barbarian 192 is 5. Those trades up here. Throw something else out there for you guys. Some Star Trek TNG books. We have issue 4, 5, 8, 9, and 58. If you grab them all, it is just $10 for all of it. And I have Batman and the Outsiders number 26. That's going to go for $2. Meow, 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 meow. Any claims here? Let me know. All right, I'm going to go over the bottom row stuff again. A third time now. And we'll do a lump sum total. And maybe I'll try and incentivize here if I can. Okay, Captain America Red Menace. Off to Lorena. There we go. I wish someone would claim that Ray Bradbury book. It's one I've been hanging on to for too long. William, how you doing, dude? Sam Quinton's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, of course. It's actually pretty good. Who did the artwork on this? Anthony Williams is the artist. Ralph Macchio did the artwork. Oh, and there's some reprints in here too, which is cool. And it's going for $5 right now for the X-Men the movie. So some Chris Claremont, Mark Silvestri stuff. Pretty cool. X-Men clothing. Awesome. You have no idea how long that book's been in my collection. I'm happy to see it move to a better home. All right. Karate Kid. Do I have any Karate Kid? Yeah, sure, Sam. We can absolutely talk. Hit me up on Messenger. We'll set something up. All right. I'm going to take down, well, I'll leave the trades up in case anybody else wants anything. Oh, Ralph Macchio. So Ralph Macchio was an editor over at Marvel. He wasn't the Karate Kid. Same name, but he was not the Karate Kid. Funny you mentioned that. All right, I have the Harley Quinn annual. I'm going to do this it was at 5. I'll knock it down to 4. Will do, man. I have Justice League number 67, the Lozano variant, going for 3. Spider-Boy 12. We got a Dr. Doom variant. First appearance of Spider-Girl. That's going to go for 10. Iron Man number 1 is 3. Get Fury number 1 is 5. Absolute Wonder Woman number 1. I will do this for 15. I'll actually drop it down to 12 if someone really wants it. Venom number 1. I'll take it from 10 down to 8. Ultimates number 4. We got a variant here. That's going to go for 10. I'll drop it down to 8 too. We got a Swamp Thing sketch variant here. That's going to stay at 10. Sensational Spider-Man number 29. That's going to go for 5. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the 2016 annual, is going to go for 3. Joker 15 is going to go for 10. Amazing Spider-Man 889. First Goblin Queen is going to stay at 20. And Captain America 750 is going to go for 10. Those are all the lower rack books. And the FOMO books are going to go on the bottom here now. I'll show them off again real quick. New Mutants 100 is 5. Incredible Hulk 319 is 5. Conan 192 is 5. Man of Steel number 1 is 5. Avengers 363 is 5. And don't forget, we got these Future Zen books here. Future Zen Justice League is 3. Supergirl is 3. Batwoman is 3. Justice League Dark is 3. Superboy number 1 is 3. Earth 2 is 3. Superman is 3. Get them all. There's 7 of them here. I'll do them all at 20. Or if you want them individually, it's $3 a pop. You fell for that. You thought it was Ralph Macchio. Oh, Lorena, there was one more trade I have here. This is the Red Star. It's one of the first digitally created comics ever, and it kind of combines the idea of Russian culture with Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to do that for just $5. It's got to move. The Red Star. Rub it. Is it really? It's a scratch and sniff book? No kidding. I'm going to do it right now for you guys. Give me just a second here. I will totally do that. Might as well. Hang on. That's a scratch and sniff. That's hilarious. Joker. All right, let me check this Harley Quinn here. Yes, it is a special rub and spell spectacular. This issue contains scents designed to offend, inform, and amuse. Also, it smells like marijuana. Okay, let's see. Where do I rub and sniff, though? It doesn't smell like marijuana. Wouldn't it be awesome if I smelled it and got high? Speaking of which, it's almost, in a couple weeks, it'll be 6 months since I've had any ingestion of marijuana whatsoever. So you guys are going to break me of it today. Where the heck is it? Is it on the cover? It contains scent. I don't smell any marijuana in this. I smell like ink. I think this is just, they're just making it. You want it? I'm smelling your comics. It's $5 on this, if anybody wants it. Conan and the Hulk wedding cover. Sam, are you claiming those books? They're both $5 a pop. Let me know. All right. So, Chris Nash, are we claiming this? Let me know. Okay. Sam's claiming the other books. Well, we almost got a sellout on our FOMO books again. 3 FOMO books left. Doing pretty good tonight. Pretty good. Oh, no, that's fine. Yes, I'll keep it at 4. Yeah, no problem. It's at 4 for you. The marijuana should have brought up the price to 5, but I'll keep it there for you. That's funny. That's so funny. Don't go back up since it smells like weed. Yes, Clay, that's awesome. Chris, you're great. That's funny. Okay, so we have 3 FOMO books left. Just 3, that's it. Avengers 363, it's a embossed foil cover. Cap and Swordsman fighting, or Black Knight, I think. $5. Man of Steel #1 is $5, and New Mutants 100, the first appearance of X-Force, $5. Grab them all, 5 a pop, and we will have officially sold through all of our FOMO books for tonight. And don't forget, we got these Futures End lenticulars: Justice League, Supergirl, Batwoman, Justice League Dark, Superboy, Earth 2, and Superman. Each one's going for just $3 a pop. And if you grab them all, it's just $20. Grab them all as a set, it's $20. Yeah, $2 books now 10. They smell like weed. I'm now high. Okay, Joe wants Justice League Dark. Okay, that's going to go at 3. Lenticular Superman, and Ultimate Iron Man. Okay, let's see where you're at, Rowena. $38. You're at 48. No Kings are kicking it tonight. James, good. I'm glad you're still here. Sam, thanks for popping in. That's the only one you're missing? Okay. Still got 3 FOMO books left. Avengers 363, Man of Steel number 1, and New Mutants number 100. That's going to go for 5 a pop. James, I'm glad you're here because you're helping the algorithm. So I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Lorena, you were asking about $5 trades. I also have Death of Superman. Forgot I had this. Death of Superman. $5. Lenticular Supergirl. Supergirl. 3. Okay, that puts you at 50. Over the threshold on 50. But no king has been crowned tonight on Kickin' It, unfortunately. So this absolute Batman still remains in my collection. What a shame, what a shame. But we still had a great show. All right, Death of goes to Joe. Joe Hardy. Taking Death of Superman. So just so you guys know what we were doing tonight, and I'd be willing to do this right now, and I'll crown you King of Kickin' It at the value of all the books combined. So I have this Warline 2 foil right here, limited to only 25 copies, going for 50. The Sisun Shin, sorry, limited to only 25 copies, not 50. The Sisun Shin Hunter Destroyer number 2 foil, also limited to only 25 copies. That's the first foil book I've ever done. Detective Comics 27. We'll keep this at 15. So these two are at 50. This one's 15. And then Absolute Batman is $20. But you have to buy everything together and you get it all. Then you will be crowned King of Kickin' It. You get everything. I doubt anybody's going to do it, but I'm going to throw it out there. No, I didn't get any Batman Full Moon books. Any more Ninja Turtles books hiding? Did I have any Ninja Turtle books hiding? Let's see. No. If I do, they're back at the warehouse. But let me check and see what I got over here. No, I'm out of Ninja Turtles. No Ninja Turtles. No ninja, no ninja, no. All right. So of the lenticulars, I got 4 left. We have Justice League, Batwoman, Superboy, and Earth 2. These are each going to go for $3 a pop, $12 on them. And we are at the end of our show here, so it is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark. I am spinning the wheel right now for you guys. Yeah, I'll be back on the air tomorrow, Joe, at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Mountain time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. Jen King and I are going to be doing a show together. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
All right, will spin for Phil, Lorena, and Chris. All right, we're going to start with Phil. Phil gets a free DC book. We are going to hook Phil up with a DC comic. I don't know which one yet, but hold on. I'll give him a Flash book. Flash 238 goes off to Phil. All right. Next up is Lorena. Lorena gets a $2 comic. Lorena, I am going to hook you up with. Let's see, what can we hook Lorena up with? I'm going to hook you up with this Namor annual. I think Namor is an awesome character, and I think you'll like that. And then Chris Nash. Chris Nash gets a free DC book as well. I'm not going to give you a Flash book because I know that's something you're not going to want. What will I hook you up with, though? Let's see. How about New Teen Titans number 22? That goes off to Chris Nash. All right, guys. Thank you so much for a wonderful evening. I will be back with you guys tomorrow afternoon, and I am looking forward to it. Thank you so much for a wonderful evening. You guys have a great night. Take care. Love you all.